but I didn't know that we will have such kids. Though as a nurse, I'm supposed to be expecting. So I didn't even know what I was thinking. Self. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda. On this channel, I talk about health, beauty, and lifestyle. So today, I want to talk about food nutrients. We have 6 food nutrients. Food nutrient, this is the chemical composition of food. So food nutrients, we have the carbohydrates, the protein, the fat and oil, the mineral, the vitamins, and water. The carbohydrates, this is an energy giving food, the cheapest source of energy we can get. And the food we eat is the carbohydrate. The carbohydrate needs to be breaking down into some units in order for it to be absorbed by our body, and you have to be breaking down in form of glucose, which is also sugar. The source of carbohydrates, can get carbohydrates in different forms. Like in the sacred form, we can get it as a glucose, dyrose. In monosaccharid form, we can get it as lactose. Then in a polysaccharide form, you can get it as starch, which include yam, cassava, tubers, potato, etc. So this is the highest form of energy. Like if you're not taking carbohydrate, then that means you're depriving yourself from glucose, which gives energy to the body. So in your diet, you have to include carbohydrates in your diet. So I want to quickly tip in a short story on what happened to me when my body didn't get enough glucose. So one day I was on night shift, but that I started to go on diet. I started to be on fruit for the whole day, so I didn't eat anything. I was just taking fruits. I took banana, granite, apple. So I was on night shift. I was thinking maybe after giving the patient injections and taking care of all our inpatients, then I'll get to sleep to when I will give them their morning medication. So around one, they brought a woman that is in labor, and the woman have to undergo CS from another. They refer the woman from one clinic to a hospital. If I remember this, I know I have to maintain a glucose level in my body, but I didn't know that we will have such kids. Though as a nurse, I'm supposed to be expecting. So I didn't even know what I was thinking. So around 1, my colleague that was on shift that day tapped me and said that we have an emergency CSO. So there was nobody to assist because the assistant doctors, he was not in the hospital that very moment, so he have to come from his house to the hospital. So they said I should assist. You know how booky or how thick the theater clothes used to be now. So I wore it. So the story cut short. As they were doing, I was just feeling dizzy. Inside me, I know that my glucose level is down. So I was just feeling dizzy. Thank God, I just informed one of my colleagues, please give me that glucose. So they get me glucose. I have to take some, and because the reason why I was able to get the energy right instant is because the glucose is already in 1 unit form, which I have mentioned before, which is the disaccharide form. So I have to get the energy instant, as instant as soon as possible. But if you are taking a monosaccharide or polysaccharide form of carbohydrate, then it needs to be breaking down into smaller pieces or elements so that it gets to glucose. So we should not even joke with the like carbohydrates, that is the level of glucose in our body, because we need the energy to do work. Without energy you cannot do anything. And when there is no carbohydrates inside your body tends to make use of the protein, the small or the protein that is even inside the body that's supposed to be doing its work. The body will tend to be making use of those protein. Let's talk about functions of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, number one, it is an energy giving food. So when you take or eat carbohydrates, you are sure that your body will be energized. Like you are going to get like glucose, which helps in energy, in giving our body energy. So carbohydrate is also the cheapest food too. It's the cheapest food you can find in the market. Bread, yam, cassava. So all these things are source of carbohydrates, but they are mainly in polysaccharide form. But if you eat it, it tends to break down to glucose level, which will in turn gives you energy. Carbohydrate can be found anywhere, anytime, any day. This is the third function, because it's also anywhere you can go, you can easily find bread, grab a rice. It's not like scarce. This is breaking down to ammonium acid before it could be absorbed into our bloodstream, to the body. Protein helps us inside the body. It also helps to transmit hereditary from parents to offspring. It helps in control of alkalinicity in our blood vessel. It helps in formation of hemoglobin, enzyme, and hormone inside the body. So source of protein, we have two sources. We have the animal source and the plant source, which means I want to explain it in a way that which one you are eating, the source, the kind of the one that you are getting, whether it's the first class or the second class. The animal source of protein is referred to first class source of protein, while the plant source of protein is referred to as second class source of protein. Protein, if you are eating the animal protein, you are eating the complete protein. Example of animal source of protein, we have meat of all sorts, grass cutter, goat, snail, crayfish. We have fish, we have crayfish, we have egg, milk. All these are animal source of protein. Then in plant source of protein, we have beans, fiofio, akidi. All these are plant source of protein. So if you are eating food, you make sure that you have both animal source of protein or plant source of protein. But bear in mind that if you are eating only plant source of protein, you are not eating the complete protein that is required in a diet. So you have to try to mixing it up with animal protein. Animal source of protein. So protein is very important in our diet, in our food we eat. Lack of protein, especially in children, tends to lead to kwashiorkor. I don't even know what kwashiorkor is, so you wouldn't want it to happen to your children or yourself. Though it's not much in adult, but in children. So this protein of a thing is likely scarce, or more, tends to be like a little bit expensive more than the carbohydrates. Like carbohydrates is the cheapest, so but with little amount of money we can even buy fish and put in whatever we are eating. Though some people that is living near the river line area, they are lucky because they tend to get some of those protein food nutrients in what they are eating. So I want to talk about vitamins, fat and oil, minerals and water, but that will be in another video. So I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone that have been coming back to watch my video, and also thank the new viewers. That is someone or somebody that just found my channel. Hope to see you guys next time. Please, if you are here to subscribe to my channel, click like. You can also click share, and you can also comment. Bye. See you next time.